So Commonwealth Electronics are a supply chain specialist. So we tend to looking to solve an issue with contract manufacturers or OEM producers. So we'll supply them with a kit of electronic components that relates to build up their bill of materials for a PCB assembly, or an OEM directly where we manage their whole supply chain line for them, from taking their design drawings through to managing, building, and then putting into stock completed PCBA assemblies. So really it's a service that's looking at control of supply chain, ensuring complete security of product, fixed pricing for a period, and more just as important, no lead time. So they can pick up the phone today and ask for delivery tomorrow. And in the electronics world, where sometimes parts go out to 40, 60, 100 weeks lead time sometimes, then it's nice to know for them that they've got security, they can come and pick up things from us next day delivery.
We are Kaiser Waltermann. We are a small company located in Germany next to Dortmund. We have about 50 employees and we're a specialist for tube parts, especially dedicated to automotive industry and electronic devices and so on.
So we're a company based in Rugby, just outside of Coventry, and we sell high pressure gas units or high pressure nitrogen generation systems to laser cutting manufacturers all across the UK and worldwide.
Hi, I'm Paul Austin. I'm the Managing Director of a company, Precision Moulding Products, based in Essex, Great Dunmow, 10 miles from Stansted Airport. We specialise in technical injection moulding and solutions. We do, as you can see on the backboard here, we do injection moulding, we do insert moulding, over moulding, we do manual moulding. Basically what we do is we take your idea of the concept of your design, we take that design, we do some design for manufacture to ensure that we can manufacture this product. We project manage that to the point from tool making to tool validation to moulding your part, assembling your part, dispatching that part to your customer.
So I'm Commercial Director for MGS Technical Plastics. It's the fourth year we've done southern manufacturing. It's been good footfall, really busy, a lot of good inquiries we think. So we'll sort all that when we get back, and we've rebooked for next year. So we're a plastic injection moulder based in Lancashire. We've got good potential new customers down this part of the world.
So my name's Adam Lucas. I'm Managing Director of Postal Storage Systems. We do workshop fit-outs, and primarily for the southern manufacturing, we're focusing on CNC tool storage and machine shop fit-outs. And what we try to do is make areas, workspaces efficient. And the problem with our products is they're premium, so they do have a cost to purchase, but there's an unseen saving when you buy our type of equipment, where you are not losing your tools, you're not having tools damaged. People are finding them very quickly, and it's a hidden sort of saving, and it's what we are sort of trying to drive here. That's our kind of message.
And do you actually manufacture the units? Do you make them from scratch, or do you assemble them?
We don't manufacture in the UK. We import them in from Italy, a company called Famiplar.
Okay.
We're their agents. But we do use subcontractors in the UK to do bespoke products, which we get asked for a lot. And we're based in Guildford, so we assemble there, we quality check, and then we dispatch from there as well with our own transport.
I'm the Sales Director at Tame Worker Holding. I've worked for Tame for about 18 months now. We are the largest manufacturer of chuck drawers in the UK. So you can see a wide selection of our chuck drawers. We've also got a number of our partners that we work with. So we've got HWR, we've got Sam Chully, we're the agent for Sam Chully in the UK. And we're also showing off Versabuilt, Flag Magnetics. So a wide range of different products. It's illustrating some of our products that we can work with automation. So you've got Air Vice, which is a pneumatic vice, to sort of get people up and running. You've got there's a vacuum fixture there, which is called Quadravac, which is made by Vita Work Holding. Then you've got a a lights out manufacturing vice actuator. So this actually changes a standard conventional vice into a pneumatically actuated vice, so you can use your existing vice with a robot arm. This is another product by Lights Out Manufacturing, but just slightly different to the other one, but again enabling you to turn a standard vice into an actuated vice. And then we've got HWR 0-point system. So this is basically enables you to load a whole vice with a component in it, and then the 0-point system will locate that within about 5 microns.
So I'm Roger Dent. I'm the Operations Director for High-Tech Electronic Materials, and we bring to market shielding and screening materials, as well as the Henkel range of resins and polymers. Oh, we'd say we're massive, wouldn't we? But we're about 38 people strong. We are located in North Lincolnshire, where the mighty Scunthorpe United hail from.
Mighty Scunthorpe, okay.
And we're privileged to be the front of shirt sponsors for that team as well.
So you really do support the community?
We really do support the community, yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I look after the UK operation. I'm sales director for Yamaichi UK. And Yamaichi globally is a connector and cable assembly specialist. Japanese heritage, obviously. We've got an operation and a headquarters in Munich for the European operation, and we've got manufacturing over in Germany as well. And so we come to this exhibition to reach out to the sort of industrial market segment in the UK. And we found this exhibition to be particularly effective at doing that.
Oh, really?
So you've got a sort of subset of our products here. We're best known for test solutions, which is our core business from the 1950s. But in the last 10, 15 years, we've moved into circular connectors, industrialized connectors. And this is a perfect vehicle for us to sell into the UK market.
Yeah, so we're precision machinists. So we've got 20 CNC machines, machining anything from mild steel, brass, aluminium, titaniums, from sort of 2mm diameter up to 65mm diameter in bar. And vertical machining up to a metre. This is our first exhibition we've ever done, so we picked Southern because it's a good location, and we've been really impressed. And, it's been a good show. We're in Staffordshire, so we're in Cannock, so right in the middle, just off the M6. So great transport links, and we can service customers all over the UK and Europe.
Hi, I'm Sabina from Created. So we're actually a local company based in Reading, and we specialise in additive manufacturing. So we sell 3D printers, but we do everything around engineering and additive. So we do printing. We also support companies in adopting the technology. So taking CAD designs, digitalizing files, and so forth. But what we do with local companies in the UK in manufacturing, engineering, and design is that we help them to adopt the technology. Right. So whether that is learning how to design for additive, how to operate the machines, the support, and everything else with it as well.
We're a component distributor. We have a sort of a small target audience here, to be honest with you. There's a lot of subcontractors and manufacturers here that we want to speak to and engage with, and every year we always get something from it. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, we're a foam converting company, so we take cellular materials like closed cell EPDMs, closed cell polyethylene foams, neoprenes, rubbers, and we convert them into products, sort of gaskets, seals, examples like this, case inserts for product protection, transit packaging, enclosures and housings. So we're a bespoke manufacturer for products that people require. So we take raw material, we shape it, machine it, cut it, mould it, turn it into something which someone has a use for. Broad in terms of the industry, so from sort of aerospace, military, all the way through to TV, film. So we do some niche bits like that, which are quite sort of interesting. I know Tom Cruise once uses our material for some of his physical stunts. So he likes that.
I'm Gary Ashwood. I'm the technical director for Orbit Solution. What we try to do is that we work with UK manufacturers, always UK manufacturing, and we support their design teams at the start. They've either not got capacity, resource of skill set, so we'll design bespoke for the customer's requirements. Usually we try to do it free of charge. That's the unique offering that we have, so it's free of charge design. I have a design team in the UK, so it's UK engineers to engineers. What we then do is that once we've designed something for them, ultimately we'd like them to buy it off us. That's how we get our money back. And that can be anything that's electronic, electromechanical, We can put things into plastics. You can see on here. We do plastics, so you can either buy the end-to-end solution off us or just a part. We don't mind where that wants to be. And that's where we try to support our UK manufacturing. How many heads directly we've got around, we counted it recently, it's between 15 and 20 heads. But we have partnerships that we retain, happens to be in the Far East, of skilled designers in particular areas. So we could probably double that capacity with people that I have on a retained basis for designers, for very bespoke things, power supplies, batteries, displays, things that are quite unique in that area.
So my name's Cole. I'm the business director of one of the business units at Samuel Banner and Company. Our company dates back to 1860.
Oh, wow.
The founder, Samuel Banner, he was the founder of White Spirits. So he discovered and painted white spirits, and after all these years, we're still around. I actually, at this exhibition, we're promoting precision cleaning products, which we supply into aerospace, Formula One, optical, medical, electronics, so a wide range of cleaning products. And the exhibition, it's been very good.
My name's Chris Pitcher. Obviously, work from Balfour, as you can see. Costings and estimations engineer. What we do is full engineering solutions. We deal with plastic, thermoforming, machined aluminium, put it all together to sort of have a final assembly piece, which we all do in-house, and everything's manufactured in the UK.
Yeah, I think Carnworth's been in business since 1991, and it tends to, we always look at what is it that we would expect to get from customers, how would we like to be treated, build the reputation, make your business last, make it strong, build the foundations, and you see longevity of a customer base, and they keep returning, and everyone builds their business. So trust and relationships is very good.
Mainly stuck on the stand. We've come in numbers, so we've had a chance to have a look around. First couple of days, we've had quite a few existing customers come to visit us and suppliers. 3 or 4 new inquiries. That was the first day. Yesterday was really busy. We've had countless, endless new inquiries. Today's a little bit quieter, but that's what you'd expect on the last day.
How big are you as a business? How many people?
64 people.
Okay.
Yeah, sort of turnover about 7 million, so we're like an SME, so a medium-sized company.
And in fact, I've been doing it, for 20, 30 years of my life, so I remember coming here when it first started. We've always been here, and I've enjoyed coming here. So it's
No, we've been here a few years now, so this will be my second year with Tame Work Holding. So no, it's a great little show actually. To be honest, it's always got good coverage. There's a nice, it's not too big a show, so I think you still get that kind of. It's a nice size. You get a good mixture of customers. It's sort of focused around that subcontractor type.
Well, we're a long-standing exhibitor at Southern Manufacturing, and we've always found that we have good footfall. And indeed, this year we have reached our target for footfall in the first 2 days, and we've far exceeded it. Yeah, we're really enjoying it this year.
So when Easy Fairs have just taken the show over, and we've always exhibited here, so I went to the preview meeting and we all had our hands up saying, have you exhibited before? And I kept my hand up at 15, and I took it down to 17. If there was one exhibition that I could do or had to do, it would be this one. So we've always found it effective. We've signed up for next year already. I think
Funny enough, we've done exactly the same thing as well.
So obviously it's been successful. Yeah, and it's not too niche. I mean, obviously there's lots of component manufacturers and sellers here, and distribution and some equipment manufacturers as well. So the footfall that comes through is quite diverse and very unexpected for us, that the number of leads and the types of leads that we get. So, and it's always proved to be the case. People come, there's a good buzz because there's a lot. It feels like there's a lot of people here. Hopefully they don't change the format at all, because it works well for us. For example, yesterday was our record day in 17 years of exhibition.
We've got some good inquiries, some good leads. We weren't sure what to expect. We've never done a show before, but we've had a few quiet spells, but generally speaking, we've been busy all the time.
So we've been doing this show for 10 years. So we're regulars. Yeah, something like that,
The life field group.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good, busy. Yeah,
Busy.
yeah, it's lots, because additive has been around since the 80s, so it's not a new tech, but it's just at that point where lots more people are adopting it. But it's really cool stuff. We get to chat with loads of people, some of our existing customers. It's really nice to see their faces and meet new people as well.
This is our 10th year, I think, at the show. We've been exhibiting. We had various different guises in terms of the size of the stand and the exposure that we've had here. Every year seems to get busier and busier. This year particularly so. I think there's a lot more stands here this year, and the footfall seems to be better.
We are coming next year. I think this is probably, obviously with a bit of break for COVID, I don't know, 7th, 8th time we've done the show. So we're based down here in the southeast of England anyway, so geographically it's quite well suited. The show's grown a lot, so I remember years back when it was in a tent, not this sort of great big arena that's in now. And you get a real broad cross-section of sort of people and companies here, which I think makes it quite interesting. I've got half a dozen customers who are exhibiting, and you often get a lot of customers visiting, so it's a great place to be able to see a lot of people in one go. We've got, I'd say, quite a good chunk of leads over the last couple of days that make it worthwhile being here. So it's well, it's well organised. These exhibitions aren't cheap, so you've got to feel like you're going to get something out of it. So hopefully we will, over the coming weeks, those leads will actually turn into something, to create a bit of business for us. So we'll probably do 2, maybe 3. So I'm booked in for 2, this one another one later on in the year, and depending on how things go, then we may look to another one. But I think I was talking to someone earlier, just because the cost of exhibiting has really ramped up in recent years. So I think being really much more focused on where you're exhibiting, why you're exhibiting there, and also that how the engagement you get. So the time and effort you put in before you're even here to make certain people know you're going to be at exhibition, whether it's your customers, generating leads before you come, so that people who are coming to the show can come and see you, which is something I know I've been talking to the exhibitors, the organisers about. So there is, I think, being more condensed, like doing less shows, but being a little more focused on them. For a business of our size, it makes a lot more sense.
This is our first time.
Okay, fantastic.
We've only started advertising in this last, for exhibitions in this last 12 months.
Right.
So it's new to us, to be honest. So we don't know what we're measuring against. But the last couple of days have been, this show has been the best in terms of footfall and in terms of people that we've captured potential leads with than any other show that we've done.
Are you going to be here?
We've walked the floor in the past. We show stopped here in 2020 before COVID, so obviously we didn't get much out of that. So we took a little bit of a hit during that time. We've sort of reinvented ourselves. We're rebranding and we've set a new website up, and we're sort of launched that in the last couple of weeks, and we're sort of showcasing that today. I'd say the show's been busy, quieter in the mornings, and in the afternoons after lunch everybody's had something nice to eat. And then we found sort of periods in the mid-morning where it becomes really busy, and it's been quite good in certain ways. We've had some leads, which has been good. Met some suppliers as well, so I think generally in the whole it's been worthwhile.
Yeah, so we've got a system called Factory Master, which is from the Access Group, and that manages everything from quote to dispatch, and all our accounting, so it's really good.
And like currently, do you use an ERP-based software or anything like that? Or?
We do, yeah.
What do you use?
Winman.
Winman, okay.
Winman, yeah.
And does that do all your finances or your manufacturing or your stock?
It does everything from procurement, CRM package, through to procurement, order processing, and delivery, and final invoicing as well.
And how long have you had that now?
About 5 years.
And what do you use?
We use a company called Satman. We're actually exhibiting here today, Satman V12. So they're our current ERP system.
So we use platforms like Xero and things for integration, and then we have bespoke B2B platforms that we use for warehouse management as well. So a bit of a mixture of stuff.
Yeah, about 10 years ago we invested in SAP, funnily enough.
Okay, fantastic.
So we had a bespoke system before that was really, really very, very good. But it didn't quite do what we needed to do in terms of MRP runs, etc., etc. So we bit the bullet and went with SAP, and it's a fantastic system, but it does take an awful lot of investment, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, we with 50 employees, we are too small for SAP solutions that a lot of companies have. and we're too big for some other things, for maybe for self-built construction or something like that. And then we found out that Microsoft Dynamics is one of the best offers that we could get, because it has all to offer that we use. It's the planning of the production, it's a customer relationship that we use, and it's really important for me to see, as a head of sales, what is going on in the week, what is going on in sales, and I can see the reports, and it's really easy to use. It's a big advantage for our company.
It just enables us to have more visibility on everything that's going on. So, yeah, Soundman has definitely given us much better visibility on what our numbers are. We can really drill down into certain areas and look at what parts of the business are performing well, what parts aren't, and where we really need to focus our attention or not.
How do you know, by like putting in a ERP software into your business from what you had previously, how has that changed?
It's transformed us completely. Previously we had an old access-based system which got us through a period, but we never knew what we were making money on and what we were losing money on. If we made a bit of money at the end of the month, everybody was happy. But now we can really target every product by product. We know exactly what we're making or losing, so we can engineer things out, and make more improvements internally.
So, and just out of curiosity, do you have an ERP system? Do you use something for your finances, your warehouse, your inventory stock control? What do you
we use Salesforce for
your
CRM.
Yeah.
We don't have an ERP system. We're not that large to warrant that. We did look at it. We could do with better organisation with regards to our stock. We don't have a wide number of part numbers, but what we do struggle is in processing orders, so that, like a sales order comes in, that sort of process system. And we've actually gone backwards using Excel, being written well though with macros and things like that. And you say wow, but it actually works very well because it is just stable and we look after it. We've got a very good guy in house who is always sort of developing it, and it's okay. It does the job, and it doesn't have a high cost.
Yeah, it was really difficult for us because we do it with Excel. Sometimes some things with the Office package, and now we have everything on one product. Everything's inside, so we get the material inside. We have surface treatments that we do. We have different production steps for our production that are planned also with the software, and it's a big advantage for us as a small or medium company that produces special solutions for customer. To have this in one product, in one.
It's all controlled by people internally, but we've got some quite sophisticated systems in place. In fact, we're now exploring Power BI to generate the visual management reports as well.
Okay, fantastic. And can you just give us an idea of what business was like before you had an ERP system that can handle the kind of sophistication that you want to do? How has it changed your business?
Yeah, obviously the efficiencies come with the packages that you install. But moreover, what we tended to do is partner with people like the SC21 improvement program as well. So really promoting continuous improvement within the business and looking at the bottlenecks and putting things in place to continue keep us at forefront of all the systems that are out there.
Well, you'd be fair to say it was all Excel before, so we had multiple spreadsheets, everyone using different sheets. So having it all in one location makes it much easier to manage. We can log into it from anywhere within the company, remote in, so we've got everything in one place, and so it's made everything much more streamlined.
So it's a good question. It's not that easy to answer. We started a different company, a kitting company, and SAP gave us the solutions to manage the MRPs a lot better than our previous system. So it was all about manipulating the data and analysing the data, to be honest with you, and so spitting the right report out for the right customer at the right time. That's why we did it, and our existing system did not do that. And we looked at Oracle at the same time. We went with SAP because one of our customers used it, and they showed us sort of what we could get out of it. But what we didn't realise at the time is how much development would have to go into that. Yeah, the previous system we had to use Sage as the accountancy tool for it, and export the information into Sage. With what we've got now, it's all in one place.
So I use a full system that's integrated with our production system. So we customer database with quotes on it, place orders, purchasing through it, and then our production logs all their jobs and so forth, so you can track all the stages of it, all the way through to dispatch and invoicing. And I think it's, I'm always surprised when you hear people who are still using Excel spreadsheets to run a business.
Of course, that's probably
a certain size. So
what we do as a business is quite standard. We design something, we make it, and we sell it. Standard manufacturing. But where we are quite unique, we think, and I suppose it's unique, but a lot of companies are, is that we want things that are just for us. So there's no off-the-shelf solution. I get that, we understand that. We've tried a couple of solutions. You're aware of that, we discussed that before. The solutions we've tried have not even got us 50% where we want to be. So is it us being awkward, or are we not asking the right questions? But what we want ultimately is, because we've got quite a smallish sort of admin team, we want to make that more efficient. We're trying to grow in business. And we are growing. We're growing quite aggressively. We're trying to double our business in the next 4 to 5 years. We're on track to do that. But of course, as you get larger as a business, your processes need to operate more automated than what they were before. And that's what we're struggling with. So that's what we're trying to find solutions to.
Basically, we own, under the 2M group of companies, we own a lot of companies, and we're all on different packages. And the idea was to simplify everything and have everything under one umbrella. And so that's the concept.
And like, what made you choose Microsoft?
That was a decision, to be fair, made by our team of IT team and finance team.
And have you found what you know so far about the product? Have you had a chance to have a look at it? Have you been able to use it in some shape or form?
We have, and it's like anything new. It's a learning curve, and it's like going back to school. So as we play around with the system more, we're getting better and better. But like I say, like anything new, it's had a few teething problems. But I think overall it will be a good benefit to the company.
It was a big problem in the past. We're first in, first out, especially for automotive dedicated products. We have to check if all the first materials that get in first is also used for the first batch of the part from the customer. And so we have the barcode scanning, and everything's going to the production is checked. And we use a special CRQ system which runs the quality, and both together is really a big advantage for us. We have a EDI. It's EDI. We have an EDI solution, so the customer demands come into our system, get into the production, the material is in stock, and it's a big advantage because it's a big problem for us also in Germany to find good staff and sales team that is getting the database into the PC. So we have everything in one source, and everything is available directly. If it's the incoming goods were checked and scanned and inside, and the planning and production can start right then.
Yeah, I think there's a point, during those periods of the business being running, there are times that you grow, and then you start getting bits of software, and then you start adding another bit of software, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, you're surrounded by 5 or 6 different packages that you can generally link in somehow, but do they give you all the right efficiency and background? Does it give you that instant answer? So I think we've got that many different types of systems now. It's a good idea to review the possibility of having one package suite. I think it's we've always managed to get hold of the data, but you then have to go to, right, you might have your inventory in this bit, you might have your accounts in this bit, you might have your sales in this package. So to have it all integrated, where it's pulling its own information from one point to another, it's got to help any business with process flow and improvement and speed of getting that answer out of the system, really.
We are here at Southern Manufacturing. We've had a stand for the last 3 days. You can see we've done a pretty good job, I think, of showing and showcasing what we do as a company. Business Central specialists in manufacturing. Makes sense to come to Southern Manufacturing because why are we here? What are we doing? My general thoughts, the first time we've been here, I think we've had some great conversations with manufacturers, and I think what's resonated with me and what's resonated with customers that we've spoken to is about the need for change, the need for having a one-stop solution that will help them grow their business from finance to warehouse to manufacturing, to understand how to estimate project costs, to know what's going on in their warehouse, from inventory, from stock control. And I think the conversations that we've been having with potential clients, these are all issues that they're having with legacy ERP solutions or Excel spreadsheets, or not having the data in every different area but not talking to each other. And I think these are common problems that are the bane of everyone's existence. And I think with more exhibitions and technology going the way it is going, I think people are being more in tune with knowing that they have to update their IT infrastructure so it's more up to date, it's cloud-based, and it's going to grow with the business. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to have conversations with customers to show them that, you know what, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And you know, going through this digital transformation journey is only going to benefit you. And as your business grows, a solution grows with you and it adds value to your business. So look, we've agreed to be here next year. We are going to be here. We're going to be doing more exhibitions like this. Check out all our videos that we've done with our exhibitors. And hopefully we'll see you soon with more content.